Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Habibis. What's happening? Hopefully, I'm still in focus. What's going on? Hope y'all can hear me okay. Let's get this going. Get the stream going. What's going on, Daniel? Thank you so much for the sub. Sub for 2 months straight. Ram Habibi saying thank you for the 4 month sub. Hey, have you recovered from Chick-fil-A poisoning you? Yes, I have almost essentially 100%. I'm still on the brat diet, still doing bananas, rice, applesauce, toast because I want to ensure my stomach can handle actual solid food and I don't have to obviously drink through a straw. Um, welcome to the stream. Yes, that digs. Thank you so much for the sub. Hobby Clip, thank you so much for subbing for 7 months. Saying by getting sick at Chick Fil A, you failed their gay test. I always knew it. I actually had a guess that Chick Fil A targeted me specifically because I'm gay. The next step is telling my wife. So, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What else we got? Zachary, thank you so much for wishing me well. Obviously, hoping I'm feeling better. Eli, thank you so much. Bart, the tree guy, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Wow, Anthony, thank you so much for gifting 521 subs to the channel. Appreciate you, Habibi. Um, so I just sent the. I'm gonna send it one more time. The Google Doc to the list stream. Y'all can check it out if you haven't already. We're gonna get into it. This was a pretty wild week. Pretty wild week. We had a lot of things going on. Captain Conundrum 20, thank you so much for using your Prime sub on my channel. I appreciate it. Nolan says, turns out Chick fil A really is homophobic. Ace Raj, that's right. Yogurt is halal. That's right, Zachary. It also, I thought to myself how this really struck a blow in the Christian Islamic alliance. Our relations were doing fairly well as of late, and then Chick Fil A decided to partake in an unsolicited attack on Siraj and give me food poisoning. So, obviously, unfortunate. What are you gonna do? It's a tough scene all around. Not a whole lot I can do about it, except just recover. So that's what we're doing. Eli, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Saying how you feeling? You still sound sick. Um, I wouldn't say I feel sick so much as like I haven't had as much caffeine in the last few days. I haven't been able to really take any of my meds that help me with concentration and help me with my ADHD. So I have lost a bit of a pep in my step, but it has definitely gotten better. Yesterday I had a bit of a setback because I went too hard on the 4th of July, like the founding fathers wanted me to, and I ended up basically paying for it on Monday. So, but I'm better from that now. So, also hope y'all had a great 4th of July. Glad all of y'all can join me early on the stream. I know people say I'm running late. I decided, you know what? This is such a busy week in general. You have a lot of different events happening. Just today, you have the Euro 2020 semifinal. Shout out to Italy for moving on to the final, beating Spain. Apologies to my Spanish fans who wanted to see their club, wanted to see their national team in the final. But I don't care who wins that. As long as England wins, it's coming home. Let's go. I'm rooting for England. They haven't had any success in a long time. It's either whoever wins the England Denmark match. I want to win it all. So wow, we really got a wild hype train going on here. Hobby, thank you so much for the 200 bits. Says, are we sure this wasn't your wife trying to leave you for the last time? Did she have an insurance policy recently for you? I'm a Moonkin. Thank you so much for the 2 month in a row sub. Appreciate you. Bart the Tree Guy, thank you so much for gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the channel. Really appreciate you. Man, I hope all y'all had a good weekend. and a good Fourth of July. Look, every time there's like a national holiday, celebrating America, you're bound to get some hot takes for the list. And look, this past weekend did not disappoint. In that case, I mean, you know, praise Alhamdulillah, praise due to God for this, keeping me in business, keeping me I'm not employed, but keeping me at least fed. um, that's so funny. No, no, it says rooting for England the day after the fourth. Chick-fil-A's actions are justified. Maybe they are. Maybe they are. Um. Anyways, um, but I don't really care what anyone has to say. The most important thing in this life is family, right? Nothing is stronger than family. Uh, I have to say, food poisoning comes and goes, but family is forever. Family is forever. What we got here, Axios? Let's see. Oh yeah, no, we're definitely adding that to the list. I'll get to it in just a moment. Um, hey Carl, I haven't seen that. I haven't actually seen any Vin Diesel memes. What are you talking about? I haven't seen a single one of those memes. Let us let's get to some listings, shall we? Let's get to some news. That Oh, come on, Siraj, you fucking boomer. now I gotta add now I gotta add the screen. Where is it? Where is Google Chrome? There we go. Holy shit! What happened? Yo, what's going on with the hype train? Wow, let's go. We got to level 5 complete. Let's go, Habibis. Thank you so much. This really helps me in my time of need, considering I'm sick as a dog. Wow, Daniel, gifting 10 tier 1 subs to the channel. Appreciate you. Rob, thank you so much. Says Siraj, here's a candidate. It's Tom Lakis. We're going to get into that. That motherfucker blocked me. So once we get in, we're going to get through all of them. Stephanie, thank you so much for giving the tier 1 sub to the channel, giving you 11 total. And another one to the channel. Oh, it went to World, Wally Worlder, CA. Anyways, let's see. Ryan Gerdusky. Repolistas Fanic tweets out Republicans are going to focus on economic growth and focus on how we're the party of tax cuts, not tax hikes. We need to focus on job creation, not policies that create higher taxes leading to job losses. Ryan Gerdusky tweets, even Heller Keller would be shocked at how tone deaf these people are. Yep, that sounds like Ryan. That's our Ryan. Um, Also, Shakari Wills Richardson getting banned from the Tokyo Olympics is dumb as fuck. Let her run. Let her run. She should be running. She should be running. Wow, we got 18 subs, 400 bits. Thank you so much, Habibis. Appreciate all of you. Here, once again, is the list link. Go ahead and log on. Of course, I am doing this a bit earlier in the evening because there's a lot going on. But it's important that we do it early because uh, a lot of you are busy, and I get you don't have time to watch me late into the night list a bunch of blue checks. And also, I'm a boomer, and I want to move this shit up. As always, thank you to Ben Morrissey and Spencer Sachs, who are no longer really interns, but more so, I want to say part time employees of both the list and Habibi Power Hour. So thank you to you both. You do a lot of great work. Fire you both. You're both fired. Um, what am I looking at here? Oh, okay. Oof, I got worried. I thought we cut off number 10. Okay. So this is our projected top 10. Now, if you this is your first time ever on the stream, what I usually do is I always go from 10 to 1 and I show you the tweet and the offending tweet. And then from there, we basically vote from 1 to 10. So we start off at 1 and go all the way back down to 10. So coming at number 10, we have the queen herself, Jennifer Rubin. Let's go see what she tweeted. And this probably is a good number 10 in my opinion. But let's get a good look at it, shall we? She says, opinion. Even the squad is more pro police than these Republicans. Bingo. So she didn't write it, okay? But she did editorialize it with the bingo. So is that a good number 10? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna dive more into it. We're gonna take some uh we're gonna have a little debate over it. Coming in at number 9, we have the White House. Maybe if I learned how to type and spell. Second. No, maybe it was Biden. There we go. Is this the one? Let's go with this one. So coming in at number 9, we have President Biden tweeting out no malarkey here. And it's the same shit that we've always seen before. We've done this before. President Biden tweets out no malarkey here. However, if you look at what he's posting, he says job growth after 5 months in office. Number of jobs created 894,000 in the first 5 months for Donald Trump. Over 3 million jobs under President Joe Biden. Now, it doesn't say like anything like jobs created or anything like that. But what they want to sell you is obviously the idea that the Biden administration created these jobs. What happened was the COVID restrictions relaxed and basically everyone started going back to work. So all the jobs that had all the places of employment, the businesses that have furloughed employees or have fired employees, shrunk staff, basically are hiring all of them back. And even then, some of them aren't even hired all back. So, but we get to save 16 cents on July 4th food. So suck on that, conservatives. All right. Next up at number, I'm going to say 8. 8, we got Asher Wolf. Now, there were actually a deluge of really bad takes. So it's actually kind of amazing that this is the top 10 we ended up getting, considering how bad a lot of these tweets are. And now look at that ratio. So Asher Wolf tweets out COVID is a disease of capitalism. We will never be able to stop it without dismantling capitalism. Ha! If by capitalism you mean communist China, then yes. Right on the money, Asher Wolf. Congratulations. Um, Deep Fry says 16 cents was worse, honestly. Well, we'll talk about it. I mean, this is the tweet I'm seeing from Ben and Spencer. This is what I'm getting. And there's a good chance that we might replace the no malarkey with the 16 cents because I will probably make that executive decision that it needs to be on there and not the no malarkey. Because the no malarkey thing by Biden, this tweet, not exactly the hottest take. I listed him for this before. At this point, it's not exactly a hot take. It's not really list worthy. It's not unique enough because he's done it before. So we'll go back and actually, if someone has a link to that 16-cent tweet, please go ahead and send it. I'll go ahead and add it. And then I'll go ahead and fire both Ben and Spencer like I was supposed to. Hobby says, why do you trust Ben? He keeps getting fired. Hmm. That's a good question. I don't know if I have a great answer. But anyways, if you have that link, go ahead and send it to me, Habibis. I'll look for it. Let's see. At number 7, we got Claire. Claire Lehman. Oh, this is a bad tweet. Or is it Claire Lemon? Or it's Lehman? Lehman. Uh, all right, so Claire Lemon. Oh God, look at that! Look at that ratio too. It's so bad. 24,000 replies, 32,000 quote tweets. My God. Claire Lemon tweets out, not sure whether the nails are real or fake, but in case you didn't know, very strong nails and hair can be a side effect of steroid use. That she would have tested for positive for steroid use, was she not, Claire? Instead, she tested positive for marijuana. Or is it Lehman? Robbie might be right. It might be Lehman. Anyways. Coming in at number 6, CNN, which may make the list for 3 weeks straight. We haven't had one of those in a while. It is a bad take. It is definitely a bad take for Claire. And Lehman's turns. Nice one, Dan. CNN tweets out, experts say that while Chinese vaccines might not be as effective as some, they aren't a failure. No vaccine gives 100% protection against COVID 19. They say the metric for measuring success is preventing deaths and hospitalizations, not zero COVID 19. I completely missed this. I did not see this at all. You can't even see the replies, can you? There you go. You got Jay with this sounds like Chinese propaganda, but okay. Uh, okay, so the ratio isn't that bad. It's not great, but it's not terrible. So, anyways, now is it top 6 worthy? Let's see. We also have CNN International, which might help might boost its chances. CNN International tweets that the Chinese Communist Party is about to turn 100, but she will be the real star. Hope she sees this, bro. Lightning, Nolan says, did you see that they're sending people door to door for the vax? I did. And if they don't play the vaccine song at every stop, it will all be for naught. Big deals. Thank you so much for joining us on the stream. First time. Appreciate you being here. It is a fun time on the list. I appreciate the support. Um, let's see, is that all CNN? Yeah, all right. So those are two CNN candidates that could potentially put CNN on the top 10 for the third straight week. Next up at number 5, we have Corey Bush with this scorching hot take. Oh, don't worry, Habibis. I'm on my PC right now. I don't have access to the vaccine song at this moment. Um, I need to get my shit in order. I'm too much of a boomer, and I've obviously been recovering from this food poisoning to get my shit in order. So it's gonna have to wait to maybe another stream. So I think, not entirely sure. Let's go and find out. Because now I can just play stuff from my actual. Let's do this. I know I tweeted out recently, didn't I? I had to. When's the last time I tweeted it? Oh, by the way, this kills me. By the way, 6,900 views. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Jay's TikTok kills me. Jay just kills me in general. Also, shout out to Eliza Blue for joining us on the Patreon. I'm sorry, on the Habibi Power Hour as our special guest this past weekend. She was a great guest. She dunked on me and Jay so much, and it was very, very fun having her on. I got to talk about some serious stuff, but also got to have some fun, and it was just all around a good time. Um, I am not seeing the vaccine song anywhere. Oh, look, there's Gracie. Oh, look, there's Ernie. Let's see what else we got. Oh, there's that buddy. Oh, look how majestic he is. What a buddy. I miss him so much. Okay. So I guess I'm not seeing the vaccine song immediately. That's a shame. Oh well. All right, we'll get it another time for BBs. Anyways, back to number five. We got Corey Bush, member of the squad, with a scorching hot take on July 4th, tweeting out, "When they say that the 4th of July is about American freedom, remember this. The freedom they're referring to is for white people. This land is stolen land, and black people still aren't free." Okay. So one of the things is I could see if she had just stopped at "this land is stolen land," ended right there, it may not have been that big of a less worthy tweet. But then she continues and writes, "and black people still aren't free." Well, that's obviously not true. Sure, there are things like modern day slavery. There's human and sex trafficking happening throughout the world. I mean, just listen to the last episode we did with Eliza Blue, and she'll tell you just how prevalent the human and sex trafficking happens throughout the world. That's modern day slavery in essence. But this bit about how black people still aren't free, this is coming from a member of the United States House of Representatives. What the fuck do you mean black people still aren't free? Oh, that's right. Because you're changing the definition of what freedom is, and so if you don't get everything from like reparations to Medicare for all to free college tuition, then nobody's free. Is that it? Because I think she's trying to make that argument. She's like talking about like medical apartheid and educational apartheid. Look, racism still exists. There's nothing I can do about it. All I can do really, in terms of systemic racism, there's nothing literally one single person can do about it. All you can do is treat people better or treat people the way you want to be treated. The cure to racism is don't be racist. However, this is just like been a lot of history revisionists in this, and Corey Bush seems to be on the side of rewriting history. Uh, as we continue, let's see what else we got. At number four, we got Bishop Talbert Swan. At number four, he tweets that Ashley Babbitt was a racist terrorist. Give the cop who shot her the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Literally, nothing says she was a racist terrorist. Trespassing into a section that was being cordoned off. That's debatable. Did she deserve to be shot? Also debatable. Did she deserve to be killed? Of course not. Now, giving the cop the Presidential Medal of Freedom, isn't that the whole point of like everybody wants to find out uh, who shot Ashley Babbitt? Wouldn't this put this cop in that cop's life in danger as well? What type of hidden replies does he have here? Something went wrong. All right, well I can't see it. Um, yeah, I just don't understand how people like agree to this shit. and say like, "Oh yeah, this is the like this is the stuff I log on for." People are crazy. Also, I don't understand like now I get that like a commission would be a partisan circus, a congressional commission or nonpartisan commission on January 6th uh, would be kind of would be a partisan circus in many ways. But there is there might be value in it if like you could if like Republicans came at it from the angle of okay, we're in support of this if we find out who shot Ashley Babbitt. What's wrong with that? Where's the hesitation with that? Is it because establishment Republicans are against it because they don't want to give um, basically they don't want to like give any like inch to anybody who is even remotely sympathetic to the people who stormed the Capitol on January 6th? Speaking of which, happy 6 month anniversary of January 6th. We made it, Habibis. We made it. Never thought we'd make it 6 months past the day that is worse than 9/11. Literally. Coming in at number 3, we got Tom Lakis, who blocked me. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna go into another account. All right, so New York Post tweets out race car crashes at Georgia track killing audience member. Tom Lakis tweets out one less Trump supporter. Holy good God, look at that ratio. 3,900 replies. Um, yeah, definitely. I got to do a block, but the list comes for all type of tweet. And this is obviously like Tom Lakis is like so diseased in his brain that this is definitely like it has to be a earth shattering, scorching hot take, and that I think meets the threshold. Um, Next up, we got hold on, what was it was Michael Tracy at number 2. Hmm. Michael Tracy tweets out Bill Cosby and is 83 years old and legally blind. Did he really need to be in prison any longer? People like to complain about over incarceration and then proceed to also complain when figures they detest are rationally removed from incarceration. Now, this is one of those things where, like, Michael Tracy, like, I don't agree with this take at all, but, like, this is definitely within the wheelhouse of Michael Tracy. Like, this is not like him. This is not him, like, supporting Bill Cosby, like, full on. This is, like, maybe more of a subtle support about and maybe standing like even if it's an unpopular figure, we shouldn't be over incarcerating people. I don't know. I feel like there's more nuance to this that probably is not. Like I definitely would list this tweet, but I don't know if it's like number 2. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, like I am happy to like rank it a little bit lower, but like right now, number 2, that's a little high in my opinion. But it could be a reason. The reason why it's probably that high is because of what we have at number 1, and that is Bill Cosby's uh, co-star on the Cosby Show, Felicia Rashad. Where is it? Where? I'm not seeing the tweet here. Okay, so now we got to go find it and also fire Ben. Let me tweet it out right now. Uh, All right, Felicia Rashad. Let me see if I can tweet it out real quick. I'm gonna try to do two things at once because I'm pretty sure this got deleted. I'm gonna make sure it got deleted. Also, whoever did this, Fuzzy, I swear to God, Fuzzy, turning me into Rachel Maddow. I mean, I do kind of look like her, but holy shit. Fucking A. Also, take a look at this fucking Muriel Bowser tweet. Look at this that she deleted. Thank you for joining us in the Palisades today in DC. Look at this one. Look at what she tweeted. Literally, I don't even know. I can't. I honestly like. I can't. I don't even know what to do. Zachary, thank you so much for subbing with your prime on a 2 month streak. Um, Rach, what is this? Oh yeah, this definitely deserves it. Christine Sidelko tweets out, I hate Christianity in general, but I really hate Catholicism. So seeing this Canadian church is on fire makes me feel all fuzzy inside. Who the fuck tweets this? All right, we're listing everyone. Don't worry, we're getting to it. I just need to. I need to get to all of these. Also, amazing how we didn't list any of the top 10 from the Pemex pipeline explosion in the Gulf. Just amazing. Just because everyone is so bad at it. And then, of course, you have Torre with his Independence Day shit. Tweeting out, fuck Independence Day. Not only were we not free, the whole reason that colonies wanted independence was because Britain was moving toward abolishing slavery. Why would black people celebrate a day so wrapped up in our enslavement? Again, some 1619 bullshit. That's not the reason why the colonies fought for independence. It wasn't to preserve the institution of slavery. It's already been debunked, but which was in the 1619 project. People are fucking idiots. All right, we're getting closer to the tweet I'm looking for. What did Maxine Waters tweet? God damn it. Matt, Matt, Maxine Waters. All right, hold on. I need a second before I really delve into this. Give me a second. July 4th, and so the Declaration of Independence says all men are created equal. Equal to what? What men? Only white men? Isn't it something that they wrote this in 1776 when African Americans were enslaved? They weren't thinking about us then, but we're thinking about us now. And then she says, further, the Declaration of Independence says we hold these truths to be self-evident. Yet, 17 states have enacted voter suppression laws. Supreme Court gutted Section 5 of the Voting Rights Act. George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Michael Brown, Sandra Bland, Tamir Rice need that same orange July 4th. All right, let me do one thing at a time. I can't. This is it's too much for BBs. Here we go. Here's one of them. Let's go ahead and add this. We got the White House one, July 1st. Come on, Raj, learn how to type. You fucking boomer. Okay. All right, this is a 16 cents tweet that everyone was dunking on obviously before. Let's make sure we put this all in normal text. Oh, come on. All right, there we go. All right, so that's one. It's already in my bookmarks. Okay, let's keep going. Um, oh, we didn't even get to Lee Drutman. What else we got? It's around here somewhere. It was what, June 30th, right? Oh, we forgot about Rick Wilson too. Rick Wilson's tweet was responding to Chris Hayes says, I did not realize until the Trump years just how many conservatives harbored such intense humiliation fetishes. And Rick Wilson tweets, oh, there are some very, very dirty boys in Washington who like to have their little backsides paddled by trained professionals. Are any of them John Weaver, Rick Wilson, your former colleague at the Lincoln Project? Care to elaborate on that one? Anyone? Please? There we go. All right, so Felicia Rashad deleted her tweet, so we are tweeting this out right now. Deleted, but the list comes for all at Felicia. All right, so now we can go back to our very first one. Okay, here we go. This is what's on tap for being number one. Felicia Rashad tweeting out, finally, a terrible wrong is being righted. A miscarriage of justice is corrected. And she deleted that shit. So we're going to go ahead and add that shit right now. That was from June 30th. So let's go ahead and make sure it's on there. Okay. Make sure I just type this up right now because I can't copy paste. Finally. A terrible wrong as is being righted. A miscarriage of justice is corrected. Okay. Hobby Cliff, thank you so much for 50 bits saying have some boomer bits to feel better. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let's see which ones we left off. So Michael Tracy, I don't think it should be that high. Here's my consideration for number one. We got Felicia Rashad. We got Tom Lakis. I need to tweet out his bad take right now so I have easy access to it. Give me one moment, Habibis. I want to make sure. I definitely sent it to myself, or did I send it to Ern? Oh. Give me a moment, Habibis. But you know what? Was I think I have it on my text. Just give me a moment. Sorry about that, BBs. Uh, there we go. I need easy access to this. And the only way to do that is to get a screenshot of the fucking tweet and tweet it out from my account. How y'all doing tonight, Habibis? We're almost at 69 viewers. Blocked, but the list comes for all at Tom Lakis. There we go. Now we can go to the profile here. Here we go. There it is. One less Trump support. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Make sure you guys can see all the other tweets. I don't know if this is good consideration for number one. The Ashley Babbitt one. Where's my water at? So what else we got? Um, we got Felicia Rashad. All right, this is Lee Drutman tweet. Lee Drutman tweets out, "I can't stop thinking about the Champlain Towers collapse as a metaphor for American democracy." Why does it say I like this tweet? I didn't. The fuck. I can't stop thinking about the Champlain Towers collapse as a metaphor for American democracy. There's only so much you can let the foundations weaken before the whole thing pancakes. Political scientists keep sounding the warning signs, and yet I don't know if this is number one, probably two, into the weeds. This Rick Wilson tweet, I don't know where people think on this. Um, Benoit Boss, Siraj busted for liking Drutman's tweet. You hate to see it. I honestly don't know how that like got there. That's I'm literally doing 9, 10 things at once. So if it happened that I liked it, then fine. It shows I liked it, but I don't like it. Pixie programmer. Uh, Professor Pupper. Thank you, Professor Pupper. What is this? Oh, that's a this definitely deserves a list. I don't even know what he tweeted, but it definitely deserves listing. God, there's something seriously wrong with this fucker. Um, he says sorry about that Trump tards. Blah. Um, in response to Missouri hospital faces a ventilator shortage amid virus hospitalization surge. Dude is an absolute psycho, indeed. Um, oh, we gotta list this one too. this is definitely along those lines of what the fuck territory. So we are going to have to list the shit out of her. And I don't know how violent I want to do it, but it seems I want to do it pretty violently. Hobby, let's see what we got. Oh, this isn't list worthy. Is this list worthy? This is just the dumb policy. Give me 1 second while I find a good um, Catholic list tweet. Sorry, I'm almost there. I'm just looking through my folder of less memes. Hmm. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with a slightly more violent one. She wants to celebrate violence. Fine. We'll play. We'll play by her. We will play by those rules, huh? Let's play by them. Give me a moment. You'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about. Here we go. Okay. So this might trigger another financial crisis, but I don't know if that's exact. Oh, come on, Siraj. Congrats on my transfer to PSG. Paris Saint Germain. Am I going to Paris? Tweeted it. Fucking go through. It hasn't gone through yet. It's about to go through. Ugh. Oh, Hakimi. I didn't realize that. Well, first time for everything. Also, this Elon Musk tweet I think is deserving of the list of the top 10. Or is it? This was pretty fucked up for Elon Musk. China Xinhua News tweets out China has realized the first centenary goal. Elon Musk replies, the economic prosperity that China has achieved is truly amazing, especially in infrastructure. I encourage people to visit and see for themselves. Go fuck yourself. Get the fuck out of here with that, Elon. It's a garbage ass tweet. Shilon. That's right. I don't know why this video isn't going through. I tweeted it out. It's taking a moment. Let's see what else I missed. Oh, this Eric Garland tweet's pretty wild too. I think this is definitely within the territory of brain is broken. Let's go find it. Eric Garland tweets out, given the presence of Israeli defense forces in this mess, I have a lot of questions as to why this building was demolished in such a rush. Maybe you have fucking brainworms, Eric. I don't know. Maybe they realized they weren't going to get anybody out unless the whole thing was down. It was too much of a risk to rip. It was too much of a risk on the relief workers to know that a building that had already been compromised because half of it fucking fell, that it could fall on them as well. Maybe you should have thought of that before tweeting out some bullshit about the IDF. Let's see here. So that's a good potential one. Also, China Xinhua News, since China Xinhua News can go fuck themselves. China Xinhua News, how a gun happy nation spends its 4th of July weekend to freedom of shooting. Uh, Now, Chinese state propaganda obviously has a very high threshold to meet for the list. Um, but what the fuck did they know about freedom? And then finally, we got The Hill, which is a pretty shitty tweet right here. We'll see if it ends up staying up. It says 14-year-old sentenced to juvenile detention over carjacking of Uber Eats driver in D.C. They forget the part where he got murdered by that 14-year-old. Okay, so that's a lot. That's a lot of tweets, Habibis. A lot of tweets we have to go through. Let me see if we have. This is the violent tweet I was gonna go with for the. Uh, There we go. Christine Sedelko. What their Canadian church is burning down. Love it. Love it. Makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, doesn't it? So there you go. So I think what we should do is let's put them together. Let's put a number one consideration. We got Felicia Rashad. Felicia Rashad for her um, Bill Cosby tweet. Okay. We got. I want to put Christine Sedelko on it too. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Let's put Elon Musk on there. Like Tracy. Tom Lakis. Bishop. Corey. CNN. I think Claire Lehman. Claire Lehman for steroid use. Ron, fuck Tom Lakis. All my homies hate Tom Lakis. There's Asher Wolf. Now we're gonna take this Malarkey one off. Um, White House. Christine Sedalko, yeah, she's on there. This Mixing Wars is not hot enough. It's Tom Lakis. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do these top five. All right, Felicia Rashad, Christine Sedalko, Elon Musk, Tom Lakis, and Claire Lehman or Lehman. Everybody go with that? Let's go ahead and get that vote ready going. Holy shit, we've been going for an hour. We haven't had a single vote yet. God damn, this really has been a fucking wild list week. Elon Musk, Lakis, and Claire Lehman. Let me just do another solid Habibis and just send you again the link if you wanna. Let me just say we're voting on the top 10 right now. Okay, what's that, Daniel? You can't hear that shit? Wait, no one can hear that? I can hear it. Can you not even hear the music? Wow. You seriously can't hear that? Huh. That is strange. All right, hold on one second. Doing that then. Is the volume really that low? How is that happening? It's showing on my fucking Streamlabs that audio is coming through. And audio than headset. Wow, I really am a boomer. Let's see. Audio output capture. How about that? Can you guys hear that now? Can you hear it? Oh, okay. All right. So for some reason, desktop audio wasn't working. Okay. All right. Let's try it again.
Got the vaccine, you got the vaccine, they got the vaccine, we got the vaccine. We can get back to normal, let me inform you, let's all get the vaccine. It's about community immunity. I'm talking unity for you and me. If Doc says it's good, then trust me, it's good. Now let's all get the vaccine. I'm the king of rock. There is none higher. DMC, I will inspire. Time for us to trust and not debate. The vaccine, believe it's safe to take. 9 out of 10 people won't get sick. That's 90% effective and legit. This COVID thing is real and it will find you. It's killing our people. Let me remind you. Back in the days, there was polio, smallpox. Back in the days, measles and mumps, man. Back in the days, but because of the vaccines, none of those saved. Vaccines, they work to trigger immunity. 2 shots, we got antibody security. We gotta act now. No need to wait. Get your vaccine before it's too late. For real.
God, so good. So good. Amazing you guys can hear the audio. I thought you were able to hear the audio. So. Okay, so let's get to the vote here. So we got these 5 candidates: Felicia Rashad, Christine Sidelko, Elon Musk, Tom Lakis, Claire Lehman. Let me just put them in order so you can see exactly who we're talking about here. I'm going to keep that on the back burner right there. Let me put them in order here. We got Felicia Rashad for her Cosby tweet. Then we got Christine Sidelko. Whether I hate Christianity in general, but I really hate Catholicism, so seeing those Canadian churches on fire makes me feel all fuzzy inside. Okay. Then we have Elon Musk responding to China Xinhua News. China Xinhua News tweets out, China has realized the first centenary goal. Elon Musk tweets out, the economic prosperity that China has achieved is truly amazing, especially in infrastructure. I encourage people to visit and see for themselves. Go fuck yourself. Then what else we have? We got Tom Lakis. Tom Lakis responding to the New York Post saying New York Post tweeting out, race car crashes at Georgia track killing audience member, and Tom Lakis tweets out, one less Trump supporter. What the fuck, guys? And then finally for number 1, we have Claire Lehman tweeting out, not sure whether the nails are real or fake, but in case you didn't know, very strong nails and hair can be a side effect of steroid use. All right, so there we have it. Those are our top 5 under consideration for number 1. So we're going to go ahead and start the poll right now. Hold on, what didn't... Oh, God damn it, hold on. Of those names, what could potentially set off the content guidelines for fucking Twitch? Because it wouldn't go through. Of these names, which one would set off Twitch's fucking... God damn it. Felicia, let's try... Let's try Phil. Let's try that. No, that didn't go through. Christine, maybe? It was Sidelko, apparently. I don't know why. That's weird shit. Alright, so get those votes in, Habibis. Harris Villain asking, did anyone die in the church burnings? Let's go find out. 7 churches have burned following the discovery of 1,000 unmarked graves on the land of former boarding schools for indigenous assimilation. I don't know who you have to be to justify church burning, but responding to one horrific act with another is definitely not the way to go. And now we have a really big competition here between Phylicia Rashad and Christine Sidelko. I'll give you another peep at those tweets. We got Phylicia Rashad with, "Finally, a terrible wrong is being righted, a miscarriage of justice is being corrected." And Christine Sidelko, who tweets out, "I hate Christianity in general. I really hate Catholicism. So seeing this Canadian church is on fire makes me feel all fuzzy inside." Man. It's close. It's a close one. Let's find out if anyone died. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like anyone died. Now, let's look at the other side of it. If those were synagogues or mosques, how would we respond to it? If they were Sikh or Hindu temples or Buddhist temples, how would we respond to it the same way? Now remember, the winner in a 5-way race has to get 51% or more. So Christine said, very close. Could get it. Let's see what happens. Wow, so we're going to have a runoff, 50-48 between Christine Sid and Phylicia Rashad. So let's go ahead and get that runoff going. We get a runoff. So whoever doesn't get number 1 gets number 2 automatically. Okay? And you know what I'm gonna do? It's gonna be 1 minute long. I'm gonna keep channel points on. I'm gonna keep channel points and bits on. Okay. 1 minute poll is live right now. See what you guys can do. Happy Prime says I spent all my channel points on the last one. See, that's what happens. That's why I started streaming more. So if you tune in to my other streams, you can build up your channel points and then use it on the list. I fired Ben a while ago, early on in the stream and earlier today. And there we have it. Christine Sidelko gets number 1, followed by Phylicia Rashad at number 2. What an upset. What an upset indeed. Christine Sidelko, Phylicia Rashad. All right, so there we go. Phylicia Rashad and Christine Sidelko. Congratulations, number 1 and 2 on the list. All right, now moving on to number 3. This is going to be 3 minutes long. Here's who we have under consideration for number 3. Gonna take out. We got Elon Musk, Tom Lakis, Claire Lehman. Put Cory Bush in there. Cory Bush is when they say that. So we have Elon Musk responding to China Xinhua News. Then we got Tom Lakis for One Less Trump Supporter. And we got Claire Lehman, Cory Bush. Cory Bush with their Black People Still Aren't Free tweet. And then... fuck it, let's put CNN in there. CNN with the Chinese Communist Party is about to turn 100, but she will be the real star. And then the other one that says experts say that while Chinese vaccines might not be as effective as some, they aren't a failure. No vaccine gives 100% protection against COVID-19. They say the metric for measuring success is preventing deaths and hospitalizations, not zero COVID. So we'll include, what did I have before? Cory Bush. CNN. All right, 3 minutes on the clock, beginning right now. Go ahead and get those votes in. And I'll just flip through them again. You have Elon Musk responding to China Xinhua News. You got Tom Lakis with his celebrating One Less Trump Supporter at the response to a audience member dying in the Georgia racetrack. You have Claire Lehman with the steroid use tweet of Sha'Carri Richardson. Cory Bush tweeting out that Black people still aren't free. And then CNN with 2 tweets about the Chinese Communist Party. Right now, Elon Musk is in the lead with this. But Tom Lakis is making a comeback. It's getting neck and neck. D Rose asking if I listed the U.S. women's soccer team. I did not, because I think there's more to the story that is not. I wasn't there for one. We're gonna talk about it on the BB Power Hour tomorrow night, and hopefully we'll unpack it a little bit more. But it didn't seem clear cut. Amazing that Elon Musk is winning over Lakis. Lakis is like beyond crazy. I can't believe this entire time for like a full fucking hour, I was literally playing music just for me, and nobody else. Nobody else was actually hearing me. All right, so Stephanie asked, why didn't we list the oil spill being blamed on capitalism? It's because it was no longer a unique take by the end of it. There were too many people saying the exact same fucking thing. They're all blaming capitalism. At that point, it's no longer list-worthy. It is a narrative you then have to combat. So we'll talk about it on Habibi Power Hour, but I can tell you for a fact, if I have to list one of them, I have to put them all on the list, and therefore the list is no longer, it's obsolete at that point. And Elon Musk gets it at number 3. Congratulations, Elon Musk. Okay. I'm doing this on 2 computers. All right, so therefore we're going to the next line. So for number 4 consideration, we got Tom Lakis, Claire Lehman, Corey Bush, CNN. Who are we going to add to that? We're going to add The Hill. We could add The Hill. Add The Hill. 14-year-old sentenced to juvenile detention over carjacking a Uber Eats driver in D.C. You forgot murder. Murder! I think that's deserving of at least consideration of top 5. So let's go ahead and get that going. Eli Stein, thank you for the 224 bits. Professor Popper, thank you for the 5,000 channel points. All right, this is going to be 2 minutes long. We got, again, Tom Lakis, one less Trump supporter. Claire Lehman, steroid use. Corey Bush, black people still aren't free. CNN International, simping for the Chinese Communist Party in 2 more ways than 1. And The Hill, with basically diminishing the death of the Mohammed Omar, the Uber Eats driver. 2 minutes on the clock, beginning right now. Let's see here. Let's get the Tom Lakis up in the lead right now with this. Looking like Lakis might win. Thank you, quote me. Saying Suraj never misses. That is by far one of the only thing online. When someone says you miss, that hits you. It hits you deep. It looks like Tom Lakis is going to take it with 85% of the vote. Eli Stein contributing 20 bits. Matty Dice contributing 276 channel points. Thank you, Habibis. All right, so now for number 5. This is going to be a 1-minute poll, but we got Claire Lehman with the steroid use, Corey Bush with the black people still aren't free. Again, Corey Bush was number 5 on the original list. CNN, simping for China and the Chinese Communist Party. The Hill, diminishing Mohammed Omar's murder. And then let's include Eric Garland for number 5. Given the presence of Israeli... Actually, you know what? Bishop Talbot Swan. Let's include him on it. Bishop Talbot Swan, who tweets out Ashley Babbitt was a racist terrorist, give the cop who shot her the Presidential Medal of Freedom. This is one of those holy, our expectations for you were low, but holy fuck type of tweet. All right. It's going to be 1 minute long. Poll begins right now. Get those polls in. I mean, get those votes in right now. Don't get those polls in. That sounds really sexual. Sorry about that, Habibis. That was over the top. Cori Bush currently in the lead right now with this tweet. So I'm really spending a lot of channel points on Cori Bush. Cori Bush almost has 69 votes. Yeah, there we go. Hey, she may not get 80. She may not get 69% of the votes, but she gets 69 votes. That's pretty nice. Drop some 69s in the chat, Habibis. That's beautiful. We love to see it. Cori Bush, congratulations, getting number 5 on the list. All right. So now we're gonna add. So we got Talbot Swan. So this is for number 6. We're gonna consider. What do we have the original? Claire Lehman. No, CNN number 6. All right. So let's just keep going. CNN was there. We're gonna add. Let's do a quick runoff to see who gets the final spot. We're gonna do Rick Wilson, Eric Garland, the White House, or China Xinhua News. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Asher Wolf. I'm gonna blur it again. Hold on 1 second, the BBs. Okay, Habibi, sorry about that. You know, I have a Canon camera here. I haven't been able to figure out how to use it because it's just like giving me the EOS webcam utility. Just driving me nuts, man. It's all blurry and shit. It's even worse than what I got here. All right, so this is the poll we're gonna do. We're gonna do toss up for the last spot. We got Rick Wilson. Okay. For the last spot in number 6. Number 6 last spot. All right, Rick Wilson. We got Eric Garland. And we have China Xinhua News. And then we have, no, not Michael Tracy. We have Asher Wolf. And then the White House. It's gonna be 1 minute long. It's just literally the last spot under consideration for number 6. Eric Garland is currently taking a fucking lap around people. Demetria, welcome back to the stream from BB. Did I list Linda Sarsour? What did she tweet? "16th place for that White House tweet." All right, so Eric Garland gets it. Let's go ahead and include that. All right, so for number 6 consideration, so for this we got Claire Lehman, CNN, 2 offenses. Then we have The Hill. Then Bishop Talbot Swan. And then finally, Eric Garland. 1 minute on the clock. Poll begins right now. Man, people really want Eric Garland on there for number 6. Who would have thought? Not me. And Eric Garland takes it with 89 votes and 83% of the vote. Congratulations, Eric Garland. Went from runoff to number 6. All right. All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get, for number 7, Claire Lehman, CNN, The Hill, Bishop Talbot Swan, and then we're going to do one last runoff for the 5 here. So let me get this going. So you got China Xinhua News. And then you have Asher Wolf. Then you have the White House. Then you have, oh, we forgot Rick Wilson. Rick Wilson. And then Jennifer Rubin. 1 minute on the clock. Poll begins right now. Oh wow, people are voting for Jennifer Rubin. Holy shit. Oh, stop the count. She had 69% of the vote. It would have been perfect. Jen Rubin 69. Oh man. Oh, China Xinhua News making a comeback. What's happening here? Oh, looks like Jen Rubin might get. If we get Jen Rubin 69, Queen takes Bishop. Hey, stop the count. Hey, oh shit, we got Jen Rubin 69. Oh my god, that is the nicest thing I have seen. Jen Rubin 69. We literally got it. Jen Rubin 69. You know, sometimes the stars just align and this is what happens. So, Jennifer Rubin. All right, so this will be for number 7 consideration. Eli Stein contributing 42 bits, and Notorious MBG contributing 345 channel points. Thank you. Jim Rubin 69 glorious. Come on, this says Carl. Amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, number 7, right? This is for number 7, right? Yeah. So we got Claire Lehman. Claire Lehman with the steroids tweet. CNN. These 2 offenses, simping for the CCP. The Hill for their Mohammed Anwar tweet. Bishop Talbot Swan saying that Ashley Babbitt was a racist terrorist and that the cop who shot her should be given the Presidential Medal of Freedom. And then Jennifer Rubin saying even the squad is more pro-life. I'm sorry. Even the squad is more pro-police than these Republicans. Bingo. 1 minute on the clock. Poll begins right now. Get those votes in now. Looks like Talbot Swan's currently in the lead. Let's go through it right now. Oh shit, but now CNN is taking a massive lead with this. Benoit says, you know Jen Rubin is being serious when she drops a bingo. Carlsgard says, the all caps bingo makes it a classic. This is true. Wow, it's really neck and neck between CNN. CNN gets it with 55% of the vote. Congratulations, CNN. All right. We got so many spots under consideration, so let's do this. We're gonna have to go through each one of these and just say list, no list. Because I don't know how to do this. So we'll do 1 minute for Claire Lehman. Actually, you know what? I don't think we should do it that way. I should take the executive action and say, of the three worst here, I think we should do Bishop Talbot Swan. I think the White House. Hmm. I think the Hill. These last five, Claire Lehman, Jennifer Rubin, Rick Wilson, China Xinhua News, and Asher Wolf, we will vote, and the top two will get into consideration for the bottom three. So we got, let's see, Bishop Talbot Swan right here, the White House, and then the Hill. Okay, so we're gonna vote on. So the top two of these five will get voted on into the bottom three. Okay, does that sound good? We got Claire Lehman, Jennifer Rubin, Rick Wilson, China Xinhua News, and then Asher Wolf. 1 minute on the clock. Poll begins right now. Deep Fries says, we've had Jen Rubin 69, yes. But are you prepared for Jen Rubin 420? Alright, so it's almost certain that Jennifer Rubin and Rick Wilson get the last two spots. Alright. Wow, look at that. 32 votes apiece. So Claire Lehman, China Xinhua News, Asher Wolf. Y'all can get on. All right, so this is number 8. All right. Whatever happens, happens. Bishop Talbot Swan. Okay. Then you have the White House with the planning a cookout this year. Catch up on the news. According to the Farm Bureau, the cost of a 4th of July barbecue is down from last year. It's a fact you must heard. Fuck. Hot dog. The Biden economic plan is working, and that's something we can all relish. The cost of a 4th of July cookout in 2021 is down 16 cents from last year. What the fuck? Then we have the Hill, Jennifer Rubin, And then finally, Rick Wilson. 1 minute on the clock. Poll begins right now. Go ahead and get those votes in. Wow, Ben. Fire Ben. Blake asks, is Eliza an honorary Habibi bro yet? She's basically yes. Albert Swan currently in the lead, with the White House not too far behind. Looks like we might have a runoff, and Jennifer Rubin seems to be making a comeback. Whew. That is a doozy. Looks like we will have a runoff. This is a swan song. My God. All right. Talbot Swan gets the plurality, but not the majority, and therefore there will be a runoff between Talbot Swan and the White House. So that means whoever gets number 8, the loser, gets number 9. All right, so we got Talbot Swan versus the White House. Runoff begins right now. Ben, there really were a lot of bad tweets this week. It's actually kind of astonishing. I'm quite astonished. So Talbot Swan gets it with 76% of the vote. The White House gets number 9 as a result. Congratulations to both parties. Okay, that means number 10. It all comes down to this. We got 3 candidates and only 1 spot left. Who's it gonna be? We got the Hill. Jennifer Rubin, and Rick Wilson. So let's go ahead and get that poll ready. All right, Blake, I'm still in Florida right now. I am here as the tropical storm is currently hitting us. Yay. All right, I miss Ernie too. I miss him so much. You haven't even met him. Imagine how I feel. All right, the Hill, Jennifer Rubin, Rick Wilson. Let's go. 1 minute on the clock. Go ahead and get those votes in. Can I tell you all Habibi's a secret? Ernie's birthday is in a week. Yep. Ernie's birthday is on Wednesday, July 14th. So I hope I will be back in DC to celebrate his birthday. Jennifer Rubin, holy shit. Ernie is turning 9 years old. I know. I like feel a pain in my chest thinking how old he is. Who's spending this much channel point? Spending these many channel points on Jennifer Rubin. And then you have to prove if you're actually married. I know he's a little guy, but like it's Ernie, you know, it's my buddy. I want him to live forever and ever. All right, so Jennifer Rubin takes it, number 10. So not all is lost. We still get the queen on there. All right, so there you have it. There's the list for this week. Christine Sidelko coming in at number 1, followed by Felicia Rashad, then Elon Musk, then Tom Lakis, then Cori Bush, then Eric Garland, CNN, Bishop Talbot Swan, the White House, and then Jennifer Rubin. Before I leave, of course, I hear there is some Eliza Dunk that I need to check out. Professor Popper. All right, so Christine Sidelko, and so Eliza jumped on Christine Sidelko in her tweet. It's Christine who got number 1. Eliza tweets out, inciting violence is in violation of Twitter's terms of service. Christine responds, says, LMAO, I knew you were a psycho bitch, but I guess I have to add dork ass loser to the list. And then Eliza says, are you flirting with me? I'm sorry to tell you this, but you aren't my type. God damn. We giving that a retweet. Let's go. We stand the Habibti. No one comes after her. All right, Habibis, there you have it. There's your top 10 right there. Yeah, I just saw this. And
the vaccine, you got the vaccine, they got the vaccine, we got the vaccine. We can get back to normal, let me inform you, let's all get the vaccine. It's about community immunity. I'm talking unity for you and me. If Doc says it's good, trust me, it's good. Now let's all get the vaccine. Alright, there is none higher. DMC, I will inspire. Time for us to trust and not debate. The vaccine, believe it's safe to take. 9 out of 10 people won't get sick. That's 90% effective and legit. This COVID thing is real and it will find you. It's killing our people. Let me remind you. Back in the days, there was polio, smallpox. Back in the days, measles and mumps, man. Back in the days, but because of the vaccines, none of those save. Vaccines, they work to trigger immunity. 2 shots, we got antibody security. We gotta act now. No need to wait. Get your vaccine before it's too late. For real.
God, I love it so much. Matty Dice. Oh no, I don't like making fun of this kid. This kid apparently has autism. I initially like injected that into my veins, and then I found out that the kid has autism, and I was like, nah, I can't do it. So I took it down. So, yeah. Carl says, can we just replace you with Eliza? Yeah, sure. Who do I have in the Suns Bucks series? I got the Suns. I got the Suns in 6 games. Why? I think a not so healthy Giannis playing against a healthy Suns team. That's deadly. And I think the Suns are going to play really well. I could be wrong. Of course, I could be wrong. This could be on Freezing Cold Takes. But it would definitely take a pretty strong choke effort by the Suns to lose this series. So, hey, anything can happen. That's why you play the game. That's why you play the game. Habibis, I love you all. Uh, Axios says, so let me guess, I missed all of us due to shitty internet. This is who won it. Christine Sedalko. Christine Sedalko tweeted out. She didn't even make the original projected top 10. Look at that. She's not even the projected top 10. And here she is getting number one. I'll just show you number one, and then the rest of it I'll put on Twitter and as well as Substack and Patreon. Now, as always, Habibis, I am fully independent. I don't usually like to get into these spiels, but I always appreciate your support. Of course, going independent means you don't have, sure, I may have a lot of editorial and creative freedom, but I don't have a whole lot of financial freedom. So I appreciate all of your support, both moral and financial. And I hope that if there's anything that you want to see me do, you definitely let me know in the comments. Definitely let your friends know about the list. Because obviously power in numbers, baby. The more people that know about the list, the more we can hold these blue checks accountable. And at the end of the day, if I'm able to make a living off of this, great. So Christine Sedalko gets number one this week for I hate Christianity in general, but I really hate Catholicism. So seeing those Canadian churches on fire makes me feel all fuzzy inside. So, anyways, there you go. All right, Habibis. I love you all. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. Enjoy whatever it is you got in store for tonight. I'm glad we were able to get the list done early. I'm feeling much better. Yeah, the list will be dropping sometime either later tonight or tomorrow. Love you all. Have a good night, Habibis. Thanks for watching. Masalama. Maybe I can get in focus. Can I get in focus? Focus?